Okay, so it's building a culture of. I've already talked about your book more than once now, but Hero Maker. But talk to me about like when you look at a movement, like so you're also interacting with movements and denominational leaders, and you're what are you seeing God doing by way of creating multiplication, like across the world?
In church planning,
Yeah.
I think there's some really exciting things happening. One is we'll just focus on the church in the West.
Yeah.
I think, and I'd love to know what your thoughts are too. I think we're seeing the church form in multiple expressions now, where I think we've had kind of what I would typically call kind of a launch large kind of church planning
Right.
model. I think increasingly we see, yeah, you have mega, which is a launch. I just call that as a launch large, but you also have micro. I see. I was just in Australia. There's a woman there named Bree Mills who's doing great work in micro churches. So she's identified, I think, 350 micro churches out of the 11,000 churches in Australia there, and helping train up more. We're doing some things here at Community post-COVID now, really focused on micro churches, which would be fun to talk about.
Yeah.
And I think also, so you have mega, or maybe a bit better word, maybe let's call it macro. Let's do that
Macro.
instead of because mega feels like a 2,000 plus church. So
Right.
you got macro, which is
Yeah,
bigger,
bigger,
micro,
yeah.
which is smaller, and then
Yeah.
I think meta. So there's a lot of cool things happening with digital and online and VR
Yeah.
and that kind of stuff, and I'm really excited about that too.
That's really interesting. Yeah, that is like 2 hours of conversation.
Yeah.